Hey guys, this is Phoenix. I am back with another tutorial. In this tutorial, it should be pretty quick. All I'm going to do is show you guys how to set up a multi-module workspace where you can have multiple mods in one workspace. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to launch Intellij IDEA. I'm using the version 14.1 again, so that's the version that if you want to keep up with what I'm doing, you should probably use. So we're going to get rid of that. So now also on top of that, we want to open up the folder where we have default. A quick way of doing that, and the reason I launched this, because I don't actually have it open down here at all, is because you can actually right click on default and to say show in Explorer, and it'll open that folder directly. So now that I've done that, I can actually go and copy this, and we're going to rename this one to tutorial mod. And then we're going to create or copy this again, but inside of here we're actually going to delete the source folder entirely. And then we're going to name this to zrun. We're going to cut this, go back to programming source, programming, open and create a new project called, or a new folder called programming runtime environment. Inside of here, we're going to actually paste this, and then we're going to create a new folder in here called Minecraft 1.7.10. And then we're going to go back to our project here, and we're going to go to open, my bad, file, new project from existing source. We're going to go and open up tutorial mod and open up that build.gradle, hit OK, let it build. This window. Oh, right. Don't do that. There we go. We can't get rid of the default IML. Okay. We don't need that. If we go to packages, we now have tutorial mod with com.riodev.tutorial mod, and underneath here is tutorial mod. We got this. The reason I copied that was because we do actually have to set this up again, which is project structure. I'm sorry, not project structure. Every time you create a new mod, you do actually have to enable this. So settings, go down to editor, copyright. There is no copyright. You actually have to make this every time you make a new one. So add LGPL is Lesser General Public License. Underneath of here, select everything and paste this in here. Minus these last rows. So get rid of that and get rid of that. Actually, we can pretty much get rid of all of the stars and stuff. Okay, let me back that up one. Okay, validate, it'll validate correctly. Apply that, copyright, LGPL, apply that, go down to formatting, do however you want it to be. I am still going to do 100 here and here. Apply, okay. So this is still good. Let me just delete this real quick and create a new one, new Java class. So we still have the licensing. I copied that over so I have a quick way of copying that. Okay. So sitting here like this, how do we get another module in here? Well, if we go to projects, we only have tutorial mod. What you can do is file, and then you can say, or right click, new module. New module would not really do exactly what we want to do. We actually want to come up here to File, New Module from an existing source. Now what we want to do is actually back out of here to Programming Runtime Environment. Grab zrun, and then run the build.gradle. Go ahead and let that build. And we actually now have a new folder in here called zrun. Zrun is literally just our runner. It is going to do absolutely nothing at all. Matter of fact, if we go and do packages, we actually don't have that at all. The reason for this is so that we can link our entire project to this and have all of our modules launch at the same time. So I'm going to go to File, Project Structures, and down here to Modules. If you select zrun and go to dependencies and you add a module dependency, select tutorial mod and apply that, hit OK, and then come over here, edit this, create a new application, so, hit the ... here. Actually, we can also do that another way, but basically it's just Gradle start anyway, and we can select zrun. Here we're gonna, yeah, let's just do it the traditional way. We're gonna go to Gradle, zrun, tasks, other, get IntelliJ runs. And the reason we're doing it this way is so that we can actually pick up the modules. Why did it not ask me to restart? Come on, ask me to restart, or not. Okay. We'll just close this, exit, and then we will relaunch it. Close. Okay, we still don't have it. What is going on? Gen IntelliJ runs. Yeah, we can also do it this way. We'll just, instead of zrun, we're going to go to this one, and we'll do tasks, other gen IntelliJ runs. Yes. That'll reload the project. Edit configuration. For applications, Minecraft clients, select zrun instead. And then here for server, click zrun instead. Apply. Underneath of this, the Minecraft client, hit the ... close out of the Minecraft modding, go all the way back to programming runtime environment and select 1.7.10. So just double click 1.7.10 and hit apply, and then do the exact same thing for server as well. Open up programming runtime environment, open 1.7.10 and apply that. Okay. Now we don't need this open over here anymore. We can get rid of that. So tutorial mod is set up. Build.gradle is not going to be very happy. I would recommend running the going back into Gradle and running the setup decomp workspace on it again. It won't take very long for the reason that it's already been done several times, or it's already been done before. So setup decompile workspace. This will reconfigure its internals to be able to, or the internals of the source folder. So project, yeah. So everything underneath of here, this will be able to build correctly. Don't really have to do anything with zrun since it's literally just a runner, but it's not a bad idea to rebuild it just in case it decides it's randomly going to just go do it. So set up decomp workspace on that as well. It's just going to skip everything. It doesn't. There we go. Build successful. So now you can test this by obviously launching it from zrunner. So these are all linked to zrunner. So if we hit play here, it should launch the Minecraft client, and double checking underneath of D, programming, programming runtime environment, Z run. This is all built up. This is where the configurations are. This is basically your mods, your client folder. So that's where we're at on this. I'm actually going to make a new folder here and name it Minecraft 1. Can't spell. 1.7.10 server. Yay, I'm going hit freaking 3D anaglyph. Luckily my computer's fast enough to be able to ship that quickly. Clouds off. And done. Music and sound. Okay. So it launched Minecraft. The best way that we can actually check to make sure this is running is underneath the source. Actually, let me go to packages underneath the tutorial mod because that's the only one that we actually have. You go to com.riodev.tutorial mod. You can open up tutorial mod, and then right above the public class tutorial mod, type @mod. It'll import the mod. If you hit tab, it'll automatically import. And then we're just going to assign it a mod ID, a comma, a name, and a version, just the basic information that it needs, 0.0.1. Over here, we'll just name it tutorial mod. And then this mod ID is tutorial mod. Now, again, this is all we need to actually get a mod working, but anyway, so if I go and edit the configuration, the module that it's using is zrun, not tutorial mod. So you know if it's working when you hit play, and it actually comes up with a mod tutorial mod in the mods folder or mod selection. So we'll just wait for this to load. Basically, it should say 4. So 1 out 5, 5. Yep, it's working. So 4 mods loaded, 4 mods active. Mods, tutorial mod. So ours is loading by running off of a different module. And we can again test this by coming down here. Let me close that because I did not need that. And we go to, actually we can just open the show and explore. Tutorial mod, copy tutorial mod again. Underneath of tutorial mod, copy, we can name this, I don't know, tutorial mod 1. Underneath of tutorial mod 1, delete the tutorial mod IML, go into the, actually that's all we have to do. Go to file, new module from an existing source. Underneath the programming source, Java, no, Minecraft modding. We'll have tutorial mod 1, hit OK. I'm sorry, I am a total fail at life. I acknowledge the fact that this is true, and I will apologize profusely for that. So, new module from existing source, open the build.gradle. Hit OK. Let it build. We have a new module right here. Underneath of this, we need to come down here and change this to 1 and 1. Now, this is all red and stuff. It's not anymore. Takes a minute for it to catch on to the fact that the IDE is there, but it still is a good idea to go into tasks, forge Gradle, and set up decomp workspace on all of your environments so that the build will work every time. Because if I were to try to build this right now, it would probably fail. But anyway, this is just proving that the module system does in fact work. If you go into project structures and you go to Zmod or ZRunner and you click the plus button, add module dependency, select the module 1. Now you have tutorial module and module 1. Both will run when this runs. So hit apply, okay. Go down to the Minecraft client, start that. We'll just wait for that to load. Okay, so setting up for 1 of 7, but now you notice that it said 5 in there. This is probably going to say 6. There it is. So 5 mods loaded, mods, tutorial mod 1. So this is acknowledging correctly and is now working. We're going to quit that. I'm going to actually remove this module. So if I select this and I hit remove module, okay, it'll remove that. I can go to project structures under ZRunner. It should have removed itself already, but I like to double check. And then there's tutorial mod. Okay, so I'm going to delete these and we'll actually deal with that in the next episode when I go to set up the when we go to set up our default mod class. This is more of an advanced tutorial. This is if you want a workspace where you actually have more than one mod in your workspace, and you can work on every one of them individually. That's basically what this is for. That is also used for, like, if you wanted to have a mod that depends on another mod, you would link those so that you can actually reference the mods or the files inside tutorial mod. But if you do that, make sure that you do set a dependency, and I will show you how to do that in the next episode when we're setting up our default mod class. That's actually it for this episode. I try to keep this one short, sweet, to the point. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.